U.S. President Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un began with a firm handshake and ended talks with a broad pledge for peace. History was made in Singapore on Tuesday, where Trump finally met with the North Korean leader.
A lot of progress, really very positive. I think better than anybody could have expected.
The two leaders were cautious at first, smiling for the cameras, but soon Trump said the two had a very special bond. On the other hand, Kim was more quiet, but he was seen beaming at some points and said the world would see a major change. Later, both sides pledged to complete the denuclearization of the Korean peninsula. I'm Reuters' Grace Lee in Singapore, where the world watched as Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un finally met face-to-face for the first time. Now, locals and foreigners here alike held their breath as the two leaders signed what they called an important document. Then after that, it was a mad scramble for details for journalists such as myself, trying to figure out what the two leaders actually talked about. Those details later spilled out at a lengthy press conference that began with a video of what North Korea could get if it laid down its nuclear arms. And Trump pushed the idea that this agreement did mean North Korea was getting rid of its arsenal.
We'll be verifying. It'll be verified. Well, it's going to be achieved by having a lot of people there.
Later, Trump told Fox News he thinks Kim Jong-un will begin the process immediately. Already, several analysts have told Reuters the summit ended with largely symbolic results. The two sides agreed there would be no more war games between the U.S. and South Korea, and they would help recover the remains of POWs from the Korean War. Trump also said sanctions would be lifted if North Korea made progress towards shedding its nuclear program. However, there was no mention of sanctions specifically in the deal. The agreement says U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and North Korean officials will meet for follow-up talks as soon as possible.